All right, we are back with another Minimate video. We are on day 4 of the March of Minimates, and it's comic book character. And I think last time I went with Wolverine because he is my favorite character. I know it's a little contrived, everybody loves Wolverine, but he is definitely one of my favorite. He is definitely my favorite character. But I figured I'll do another character. I really had to think about which comic characters I really love. And Rick Grimes in the comic is one of the biggest, just kind of badasses, especially with his taking care of his son and everything else. I absolutely love Rick Grimes, just from like I said, from the comic. The TV show is probably one of the most disappointing castings I've ever seen in a TV show. He was okay at first, and then it just kept getting worse and worse. And then eventually, I just can't stand him. Like really, Andrew Lincoln, I think his name is. I haven't seen him in anything else, but he is a terrible Rick Grimes. It just really isn't good. The show. I'm more tolerable of the Walking Dead TV show than a lot of people. Like a lot of people checked out already at season 2. I checked out when the garbage people showed up that talked really stupid, try to reinvent language. Pretty good analogy for, the people with those bad haircuts, hipster crowd, that they'd, in the face of the apocalypse, they'd be dumb enough to spend their time, trying to invent a new language that they would eventually give up on after everybody gets murdered. The junkyard, too, that they were in, I've been in plenty of junkyard scrapyards. That is the fakest looking junkyard scrapyard I've ever seen. I guess I haven't paid that much of attention, but the show just eventually disappointed me and just kind of checked out. I do plan on going back and finishing it just to see how they end the crappy TV show. The comic is a whole other ball game. Like the characters, rarely are any of the characters on the TV show better than the comic. Carol's character obviously is, which she's just kind of Andrea from the comic anyways. But the comic is like a million times better. They actually took chances a lot more than the TV show. The whole leading on of deaths on the TV show was some of the most disappointing, insulting crap I've seen on a TV show, where they just make you wait a full season to see who dies, and then not only do you wait the full season, but you wait till the whole hour later after the end of the episode, and then they don't reveal it to the following episode or something. It just one of the worst shows one of the worst interpretations of a show I've seen. Just so disappointing. But enough of that complaining. This shot is basically, I want to do a cool Rick shot of him surrounded by zombies. I want to get my favorite version of Rick. The actual comic version, he has a yelling face that I took off and swapped with a non-yelling face. There's the yelling face down there. Looks like a very angry Jesus. But yeah, we got Rick in the background, or Rick standing in the middle, and just surrounding him with zombies. And when this picture is cropped down, it'll only be zombies on the ground. And all the other stuff will be put out. And I like to do my angles. I could do a 2D picture of this, but it just looks so much better when you have those buildings at an angle. Using the blue light to kind of give him a little bit of color, and then throwing an orange one on the back. Maybe there's a fire going on back there. Probably the only thing on post-apocalyptic world that could happen is a fire. But just kind of giving it a multicolor look. So other than that, guys, let's go on to the next shot. All right, so this one really turned out good. Needed a fantasy is the next subject, and went with Thor. He's close enough. I was thinking of doing some goblins or something, and I couldn't come up with anything. But we have this shot of Thor creeping up on Surtur, ready to take him out. I had to borrow my son's, Marvel Legends Surtur. The thing's pretty big. And just kind of get him out, for the shot. Turned out really good, of course, way better than I even hoped. We got this kind of rock cavern looking, setup. I absolutely love the Thor that I kit bashed together. He looks great. Like, that's like the Thor that came with Surtur, and then a different helmet. I think that was around the Uncanny Avengers time, was when the figure came out with that helmet. What was the whole deal? Oh, that was after Thor returned from Avengers Disassembled. He was gone for a while, and they made Ragnarok, the android Thor, and he came back, and that was the costume design, if I remember right, at the time. And then using the hammer from actually the first appearance Thor, that actually has the whole Thor's, whoever shall be worthy, may have the power of Thor, whatever it says. Grab that hammer. I just absolutely love using that hammer because you can actually read, everything on there. So, let's see if I can zoom in. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, probably one of the best, accessories they've given us with Diamond Select Toys is that hammer. It's pretty awesome that we have that. I think it's the only one. There might be another one. I can't remember, but well done for as small as that is. But yeah, enough of this, shot. Let's go on to the next one. All right, so we have our last shot of the video. It's, Predator, the science fiction. This must be day 6. It's science fiction, so I went with Predator. And just kind of doing a basic shot out in the woods, with one of those dog-like animals that they have in, I think it's a third Predator movie. It's a third Predator movie. I'm just kind of filling in kind of like a Pacific Northwest background, very green, a lot of rocks and stuff, and just kind of adding a little bit of color there. I did do it without these lights on, and it just didn't look right. I think I'm getting addicted to the color tints, adding it to my shots or something. But yeah, it turned out pretty good. Just a bunch of rocks stacked on each other, and then kind of filling in a few cracks with this grass, or excuse me, these shrubs and stuff. It really adds a lot of life to your picture when you do that. And that's basically, that basically came from the trees I got at Michael's craft store, or Crafts Direct. I forget where I got them from. But those little green fuzzy pieces fall off all the time, and I always collect them and then use them for, shrubs and other just kind of stuff to fill in the background of a nature-esque picture. But yeah, that'll do it for this shot. Guys, hit the like and subscribe button. Check out the description of the video for my Instagram and Facebook page where all my mini-mate pictures are. And we'll see you guys at the next video. Bye now.